Okay. Check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check. Check, check, check. Oh, super low latency, nice. Check, check, check. Oh. Okay, so we're back. We're back. We're doing things. A few orders of business first. Okay, yes, that's all good. And if I grab a candle. Where's my candle? There's my candle. Okay, so we are live. Okay, let's get onto the server and see what we can do. All right. Okay, that's a little bit better. Cool. All right, so we've got to shape up this cathedral a little bit. Now it's sort of destroyed here and here. Backside of the building is pretty much okay. Roof's a little bit damaged, but there's some opportunity there, I think. This side tower is pretty much kaput. Okay. Output. Okay. Okay, general. Audio encoder. Video. Oh. How's that, YouTube? A bit better? Complaining less? Yeah. Okay, that looks okay. Right. So we're going to clean this whole thing up, I think. Where are we going to start? So this needs fixing up. This needs fixing up. It's like almost like the core of the building is damaged to a point where they can't really use it. So we're going to go get some spruce stairs, or spruce planks at least. There we go, so we've got some spruce planks. And we're just going to bring those down like so. And bring those all the way down till about there. There. Ooh, if we bring it there, we can line it up with this. Okay, there we go. we'll place those there, like so. And just make this a little bit larger. And there we go. Now if we can grab some spruce stairs. Like that. Hey there in the chat, I'm not sure who is there, but I hope you're having a good time, a good day, whatever that means for you. Aha, there we go. Right, I do know who's in chat. How are you doing, Raina? I was just on the server a minute ago. That is, funnily enough, exactly what I'm doing. Although this will be going out as an episode for tomorrow morning. So after I finish a stream, it'll be relaxing after work with some video editing. Okay. So a bit of a stairway up here. And I think... No, actually, video editing is the worst part of the whole YouTube thing. It's also the most important part. Yeah, unfortunately. But it needs doing. Okay. So we're going to have a little bit of a platform here, a little bit of a stairway up. And then I think we'll have a tower of sorts here. Just trying to find where it can sort of peek out. I guess like this. I did it once for a adventure that we built in survival. It was absolutely painful. Yeah. It is, it's the worst part of it all. I think a lot of people were just like, oh, YouTube is just playing games. It's like, I wish. I wish. Like normally I'll build for an hour, edit for 2. And if you have the best build, but awful editing, you won't get any views. Whereas you can have the worst build, like you could literally just build a dirt hut. But if you have really good editing, you can make it actually good and watchable. Not for the build, but you could turn it into like a comedy video. Which have like Skrillex on in the background. You know, there's like old Notepad videos where it'd be like, "Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to install," and then it would be like a pirated bit of software. You can make one like that. It's like, "Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to build the most epic house in Minecraft," and then just turn it into like a bit of an edit. Like that video could do well if you edited it right. Whereas you can build a cathedral and then get 20 views because you use the word cathedral, and YouTube is like, oh no, not the no word. Okay, so I think this is going to be like a cool tower type thing. And I'm going to have a staircase going up the side. I don't know why it is. I might be overthinking it, right? But it definitely does. Like if I'd done it once, it would be a coincidence. But like 4 times, it's beginning to look like a pattern. But I don't think it's a choice YouTube is making. It's probably just that people don't click on the word, and so it doesn't get recommended. I try not to think about what YouTube does, like behind the scenes, because you know, I feel like you can get yourself into like a mental trap where you're blaming, you know, sucky video editing, sucky voiceover, sucky builds, all these things on like the A word. Yeah, I'd have thought that as well. Like the theatre did so well, like so well. But then, you know, like even Castle, I think Castle outclasses Cathedral. Yeah, I feel like you can get yourself into a pattern of just like blaming the A word rather than, you know, just like locking in and making your content better. Like when I put out like a not great video, I sort of know it's not great. And like, that's okay. Because, I don't know. That was sort of the ethos when starting the channel. It was just sort of like, if I do this every day, got to do what you feel you want to put out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, part of my ethos every day was, with the channel was like, if I put out a video every day, I will get good at all of it. Whereas if I try and make the perfect video, I will never release any of them. Because I'll always find a way to make it better and be perfectionist. Yeah. I think it's just sort of like a different frame of mind. I guess it's worked, because if you go back and look at my first video, it's genuinely embarrassing to watch. It's like the worst microphone, no editing. Like the first few seconds is just me sort of fumbling around. Yeah, it's definitely not an aspirational video. But that's how you start. That's how you start at anything. That's almost the beauty of it. Exactly, yeah. Like you look back at it and go like, okay, that's so different. But if I'd looked at that and gone, oh well, it's not perfect, I won't release it. Or you know, if I'd sat there and gone like, oh, you know, I'm not very good at this, I'll give up. And then where would we be? I started watching from the beginning when I was sick, and it was really nice. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did that. That's nice. I'm glad you did that, and I'm glad it was nice. I personally, whenever I'm feeling a bit low and I'm like, I'm no good at this, that's when I go back and watch my first video. It's sort of like a medicine for the sickness of thinking I can't video edit or I can't voice over a video. It's like, yeah, go back and look. Could always be worse. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to see sort of how far I've come, and that's why I bought a 3 terabyte hard drive, and I've got every single, like everything. Like I've got all the clips, all the voiceovers, the whole lot, from the very beginning. Which is good for 2 reasons. Like if I ever want to reference something I've made before, I've got all the source footage there. If for some reason something happened to the channel, I could literally just put a new one up, like overnight, because I've got fiber internet. So it'd just be like zoom all up, boom. Good evening games, you know, that type of thing. So there's sort of, I guess, a whole bunch of stuff I've got there, and it's nearly full, so I probably need to get a new hard drive. There is actually someone called Good Evening Games, and I'm fairly sure I commented on one of their videos, just being like, "We're enemies," or something along those lines. Obviously, no actual beef with Good Evening Games, but I guess this is the thing that they do, right? YouTube boxing rivalries or whatever. That'd be a fun one. You know, I'd enjoy that. I wouldn't enjoy it. I'd just make sure to win. You know. He's there giving people a little kiss on the cheek. Good night. Not me. Wake up. Ding dong. It's a cathedral. Okay, don't really know what I'm doing with this cathedral, but it's gonna be fire. All right, it's gonna look fantastic. Let's get rid of some of this glass. What's meme worthy? What, me in the ring with Good Evening Games? There wouldn't even be enough footage to make a meme. It would be like a freeze frame. Oh, Good Evening Games. I'd put him to bed, mate. I'd put him to bed. Sorry, Good Evening Games. I know you're all about sleepy time. Well, sorry, mate. Do you reckon we could like reach out to Good Evening Games and get them to come and do a collab on the channel? Yeah. Sorry, I said I'd knock you out in a charity boxing match. Would you like to? We could make like a network of people. You could do the interiors. I can't remember what he played. I think it was like COD or something. Which, quite frankly, I feel like we should switch roles almost. Because like, if you want something peaceful to get you off to bed, a guy building a cathedral, that's probably going to do it for you. Whereas like, quick round of Call of Duty, that's more like, you know, wake you up type beat. Okay, right. We're getting somewhere with this. We're getting somewhere. Nowhere fast, but we're getting somewhere. Okay. Ugliest Cathedral of the Year award. Coming in fast. Need to get my world edit stuff out. Wasting my own time. Right. Boom. Replace there with spruce planks. Right. Spruce planks in place. I'm moving my mic. Sorry if that was loud. Okay. Now we just need to sort of turn this into a tower. Not sure how to do that. Got like a cool entranceway going up. And it looks pretty cool, I think. But it's not quite there yet. Okay, I got an idea for 2 minutes. Oh, just chuck them in the general. We are not that big of a Discord. Yeah, just get them in the general, mate. Nadero. What is Nadero? Sure, I've probably heard of them being around or something. You know that meme song where it's like, that sounds like a wonderful opera you might hear at a ballet. It's like the one they always put over like the basketball edits. Right, so we're turning this old rundown cathedral into a brand new cathedral using the power of friendship and love. So, welcome to the chat. Whoever joined, whoever's viewing, leave a little message in chat so we know who you are. If you're my nemesis, Good Evening Games, it could be a problem. That could be a problem for us. But if not, I hope you enjoy us refurbishing this cathedral. Just completely destroyed it with a ton of TNT. Have you put memes in the Discord? Rain Azufo. My phone is like giving me 17 notifications. Oh, cathedral. When you said the C word, I was panicking for a minute. I was panicking for a minute. I don't swear on this channel. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where does he come from? Where does he go? Where does he come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Pretty sure you were not kid-friendly in the whole feta discussion. Oh, a large percentage of the Greek populace is probably still crying over their congealed milk, but I didn't swear. Did not swear, which is probably good because I know Greek swears as well. I know a few of those. I didn't pull those out. Could have done. Could have done. Nothing's stopping me, not technically. You know my thoughts on that stuff. Halloumi, halloumi's good. The Greeks, well done. Don't know why it squeaks when I eat it. It's kind of weird. Not chill. But apart from that, yeah. That's not me though, is it? That's the character. It's a character. But we're a team in that regard. He knows what's up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. I found the point. I just fall to the floor and build back up. Okay, right. Okay. Okay, so I sort of built like a wooden base for the new tower to go on. I'm going to try and make that look a bit interesting. I've got that song stuck in my head, the one I said about basketball, but I don't know it well enough to be able to convey which one it is, and I can't play it because it's... I guess we're on YouTube right now. Okay. So I built this sort of like A-frame, which I guess looks kind of cool. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. 5. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is gonna be a pretty cool top of a cathedral, right? And it does need rebuilding. We got a question, by the way, would a big train station be fitting Victor's vision for Mornington? I feel like it's too early for him right now. Like at the moment, he's still like kind of sneaky. They don't know what I'm up to. So a train station might make it a bit obvious that there's still people chilling in Mornington. But could be worth starting work on it and then just glossing over what it is. Mr. Firebirdy did talk about fixing up the bridge that goes between Tholdrim and Mornington. Okay, so hello, whoever's in the chat. We're doing a bit of work on this massive cathedral we built that we demolished, and we're building a new cool tower. We didn't just ruin the cathedral though, it was part of a story, and this is another part of its story. Okay, question. I mean, look at the state of Mornington. There is quite clearly someone there. Yeah, they're just too. Everyone's too scared to go near it because of all the rumours that Shruppian Phantom and Bertram have been spreading. So it's sort of just like it exists in like a fabled state at the moment. I guess the pirates know about it as well. That's a whole different thing though. Okay, that goes that. It would be great if I had a second Minecraft account and I could have a second perspective of the build from like a further away angle. So I could be building on this screen and then have from another angle a view of the build. That'd be cool. I should do that. I'll have to see if I can get an alt account. Something like, oh, I'm double layering this. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go up like this. Just pop some logs in on the corners, like so. Hello in chat. I see there's 2 people in the stream, which is kind of cool, I guess. Right. You should enlist someone on the server for that. See, I would if I could put their feed into my OBS on my machine. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Actually, I don't know if my computer's powerful enough to do 2 game sessions at once. Probably is. I could run the second game session in like 240p if it's only in the corner of the screen. If I wasn't streaming, I'd just get my card out and buy a second account, give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? How much is this game nowadays? It's like 30 quid. Remember when it was like 19.99 or whatever? I think that's how much it was when I got it. These things go up there. It's 20 euros. Okay, I'm going to ask my co-host. How much does Minecraft cost on PC?
Minecraft, Java and Bedrock Edition for PC typically costs $29.99, £29.99.
Cool. Yeah, so about, is that like 30 euro? I don't really know how much euros are worth. When I go places, I just get the amount I want to spend and then just make it work. If I run out of money, I'll just use my card. Okay. All right. In case of no money, just invent it. What? Just invent. Just stop making more money. It's probably illegal, right? Just start inventing money. Okay, I'm hoping this looks good. Really, really hoping. Okay, that can go back like that. And we'll put this one along. Like so. Yeah, I need to get that second cam. Also, I'm playing with F. What? Oh, that's embarrassing. What happens if I do /back? Oh, cool. I'll just do /top. How did I die? I think I like held a key. Oh, it was not that one. I think I held a key which changed my game mode. Don't know what key that is. Is it like the Alt-Tab key or something? I don't know. Either way, that kicks me out of creative into survival, and rather than rushing to try and stop that from happening, I just let it happen. It's like the Tame Impala song. Right. Yeah, only you saw. That's good. You've seen a lot of my blunders as well. Like when I blew up my cathedral. Why did I do that? I've still got it saved. It was nice. I like to just like go and have a look at it every now and then. You know? Oh, I'm a bit bored. Don't know what to do in Thildrum. Just gonna go look at my cathedral for a bit. Don't be implying that blowing up the cathedral wasn't a blunder. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful building. Okay. Right now, I have no clue what I'm doing with this build, but it's going to look good through sheer persistence. Right? So we're sort of topping it with this wooden structure, and that's going to hold a tower. And the tower is going to be what makes it look good, I think. Okay, I need to get like photos of... That's not a bad idea. I'm going to ask my co-host. Hey, what cathedrals have really iconic towers?
Several cathedrals are famous for their unique towers. Cologne Cathedral, Germany, features massive twin Gothic spires that dominate the skyline. Sagrada Familia, Spain, known for Gaudi's surreal, spindle-shaped modernist towers.
Okay, there's some
Salisbury
options.
Cathedral, UK, boasts the tallest spire in the United Kingdom.
That could look good.
Seville Cathedral, Spain, home to La Giralda, a stunning former minaret turned bell tower. Ulm Minster, Germany, claims the title of the tallest church tower in the world. Florence Cathedral, Italy.
Okay, right. I mean, Cologne looks good. Cologne looks good. It just looks like it looks like I'd have to use block noise to make it. Seville Cathedral? Nah, it just looks like a regular old Sagrada Familia. No, I don't like those. Salisbury? I think I've seen this in real life. Salisbury Cathedral. They all just look like pointy towers. You know? They're all just pointy towers. You know, where am I meant to go with just... Oh, there's some pointy towers for you here, mate. Oh, thanks. That's great. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some of your materials from down here. And I'm going to use those to try and build up here. Okay. Have we got game music on? Oh, that's a problem. I can't hear face reveal. What are you on about? Oh. Oh, okay. I get what you mean now. Why am I not hearing any music from... Oh, that's why. I had the UI sounds off. Okay, right. So we're going to see what we can do with this. There's a bit of a rough structure. Okay. Are we now in... Yeah, we are. Cool. So I'm going to go grab some pink wool. And place that there. And grab some more. Okay, copy this. And paste it there. We're just sort of extruding out all of these. Just one by one. Doop-a-doo. Okay. Right, we're getting somewhere with that. Then we're going to use this to grab this top level. We'll copy that. So we went up 2. We'll go paste, paste. Out 2 for each of these, like so. Okay. Okay, that doesn't look bad. I'm okay with that. Cool. So that gives us, I think, a little bit of a structure to work with. Now if I go and get some stone. Okay, right. So we've got now this sort of central spire with these kind of weird shapes on the side. But I feel like those could be pretty cool. And I'm going to use those to build sort of like a bit of a platform around the main tower. Okay. Right, this has potential. We'll see what we can do with that. What height are we at? We're at 135. And if we try and go a little bit taller, let's try and work this out. Okay. How tall was the original building? There's nothing left in the sky to work it out from. If you're asking if we're doing a pointy tower, don't, right? Because you'll make me sad. Because you guess it, the answer is yes, all right? Where are you? Whereabouts are you? Okay, that looks like it's got potential. That looks like it's got potential. Right, like I want it to look like they've just, you know, I want it to look like they've just taken it over and like Strappy and Phantom are like, why are we doing this? Like, what are we doing? We don't want to do this. And like Victor's like, yeah, we're doing this. We got to do this. And so it's like a mixture of like maximum effort, and it's going to be like the tallest cathedral. And then, wait, what's the build limit in this game? What? What is the build limit in this game? When did it go up? When did it go up? When did it go up to 319? Last I remember, it was 255, was it? Whoa. 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 Whoa, dude. It was for caves and cliffs. Oh, fair enough. I know it started going like negative and that, but like, didn't know it had gone like up more. Okay, I'm just working out if this is actually like centered. It is. Check me out. Okay. I'm not flying up there. Can't be bothered with that. / paste. Oh no. Oh no. Where's my / undo, right? Okay, / copy. Cool, let's hope that's worked. Yeah, pretty much. Nice. Okay, so we have got quite a bit to do here. We've got to turn this into a actual tower somehow. Find something to do with this outcrop, and enjoy the nice music that has just come on. Are you ever going to make a French-styled cathedral? Asking for a friend. Are there any that are worth making? And yeah. Yeah, are there any? There might be. Okay, so if I grab some spruce wood and copy it to here. Yeah, no, I can't do that just yet. Actually, I can. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard of any French cathedrals that are worth building, you know? Maybe there are. But, you know, really? Okay, how big is that going to be? Alright, that's going to be a bit too big. That's going to be kind of ridiculous. Big tower. How does that look? Okay, that could look kind of cool if I get this right. Probability of that pretty low. Okay. You're doubting yourself too much, man. It will look great like the other ones. I don't know. This one is... Everyone I've built so far I've built with a template, and now I'm just like freestyling on the track. Live and direct, as some might say. Just punch my mic. That's great. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, that might look kind of cool. That might look kind of cool. You know? That could be kind of cool. Okay, so I'm just going to take a snippet there. That is north. So I'm going to / copy / flip north and paste. I'm going to / flip east, bring it over here, and what was it? There we go. And then if I flip it north again and paste. Okay, cool. Right. So we've got kind of a cool cathedral coming along, hopefully. How does that look from afar? Could be kind of cool. Oh yeah, man, that could look pretty cool. Okay. We just have to find a way to blend that in. So what height have we got from here all the way up to here? 99. Cool. And how many have we got from here over to here? 10. And from here to here? 11. So we could say like 9 per piece. 9, yeah, 9 per piece, I guess. How far from a perfect circle is this, I guess? 22 to 23. So we could just build this as a circle and then just copy it across and then do a \A. That would work. So /sil, well, /sil stone. We're going to go for 9 and 9. /top Oh, slash top put me all the way up there. Okay, so that's a 9. That brings us to there, which is 2 shy on each. Oh no, 1 shy on this side, 2 shy on that side. Cool. So if we slash undo that, there's a lot of blocks. Okay, so let's do. Hey there, House Scarab. How's it going? How's your day? How's your day been? Nice, awesome. Yeah, mine's been pretty good as well. All things considered, it's been pretty good. I guess did either of you get up to anything interesting? What are we making today? Okay, that is a very, very good and very pertinent question. Let me set my fly speed to 3. So we have a ruined cathedral here, and we ruined it as part of the story. But some Vikings have decided to take over this ruined town. And you can see that Rainer Zufel, who's also in the chat, has been building these awesome sort of battlements to begin with. But I think this is going to turn into a city, as big as the predecessor city. Depends how much time Rainer has. Oh, I like these posters and pictures there. So yeah, it was Rainer sort of starting off with this castle, the gates, all the fortifications. Whereas I'm going to be shaping up this cathedral as if these guys had refurbished it, brought it back to life, gave it a new lease of life. Dinner with my family for my aunt's birthday. Oh, nice. Nice. I mean, I feel like that's one of the best things you can do with a day. It's like go and see family in that way. Yeah, there's not many better reasons to leave the house than something like that. You know, there's plenty of good reasons to leave the house, but there's few better. Few better than that. Okay, so we've got this in place. You low-key sound really similar to another YouTuber that I watch. Who is it? Your voice sound really alike. Oh, I'm curious now. You've piqued my curiosity as to who it is. Yeah, is it Good Evening Games? Because me and that guy have a problem. WBC Build. He actually is subscribed to the channel, and he's one of the major inspirations for the channel. I don't think we sound that alike. I think we're just from a similar part of the UK, maybe. I haven't quite placed him from his accent from memory. I say that now. If I went and checked, it'd probably be like really, really obvious. I would love to do a crossover with WBC Builds. His stuff is genuinely, like, I look at it and it feels like, being from London, being from England, I look at his builds, I just feel at home. Like, it's like just walking down my road, you know, like he'll build, you know, a section of a, you know, British town, and I'm just like, yeah, it looks like the road my parents live on. You know, like it. Yeah, I like his stuff. He's pretty cool. He's the final boss of debug sticking stuff. I found out about the debug stick. Where is it? I found out. Oh, I'm on a different client to the one I have it turned on. Yeah, I found out about that like a week or so ago. Where is the /weather sun? Yeah, WBC Builds is a great inspiration for the channel. Trying to think who else. There's a guy called Jake Kelton. He does a lot of the Buildstone stuff now, and we were both at 1,000 subscribers around the similar sort of time. And his channel's absolutely blown up because of the really, really cool Buildstone stuff he's done, like animated windmills, things like that. Melport was sick. Is that one? Is that one of Jake Kelton's ones? I think it is. It's the one with like all the cars and stuff. But yeah, Redstone. Yeah. So I like the Redstone stuff, but for me, I'm not really into Redstone that much. I can do it sometimes, but I'm not the biggest fan. But he had a building series called Drayan Terror, and he would do almost like stories for his builds. For each of his builds, there'd be like a story, but it wouldn't be so much like a story like we do on this channel, but it would be like lore for his world. And so his world building was great, and he was like such a small channel back then before he did all the Redstone stuff. Like he's blown up now. But yeah, his stuff was a huge inspiration as well. His building series. I guess it's just like watching what you watch and then picking out the bits you like about it, and that's sort of what makes a channel. Like back in the day, I used to watch like the Yogscast. They were pretty good. I'm trying to think who else. I feel like the Syndicate project was the first person I watched play the game. I actually watched him play the game before I even bought it, and I watched about 100 episodes of his series, and then I wanted the game for ages, and asked for it for Christmas. I had to wait like basically like a whole year. Yeah. I really like city building channels in general. I'm studying architecture in Minecraft. Oh. It's like an outfit for it. To be fair, I feel like Minecraft is like a great tool almost for that kind of stuff. I don't know. Have you seen many of the other builds on the channel, House Scarab? Because I could give you a quick tour of all the builds we've got on the server if you haven't. Yeah, but if you okay, cool. Oh, you found us a few days ago. Okay. I may have replied to one of your comments. I can't remember with these kinds of things. I get so many comments now that it's like, at one point I had like 20 in one day, and it's like, oh, that's a lot. I did say a few days ago if I got many more than like 20 comments in a day, I'd just do them on a live stream. Because I guess it becomes a bit more of a Q&A. Okay. So we're smoothing out this tower, trying to make it look as good as possible. Hoping it works. Hoping this works out. Welcome to the community. Yeah. Welcome to the community. We don't have all that much community. I'm really happy to see you all each and every video. That's so good. But I'm a little bit lax with Discord. I feel like whenever I message in the Discord, I'm annoying people. You know, like, yeah, I worry like people are just gonna mute the Discord. So what's this British guy saying now? Oh. Yeah, I tend to mute a lot of Discords though. It's like, I wouldn't take it personally if anyone did. I mute them all, but I don't want people to feel like the Discord that we have is one that is annoying them. Don't know. Okay. I hope I line that up. So yeah, trying to make this tower look as natural as possible. It is going to look slightly off-center until we copy it. Trust me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm persistent enough to make it work. And that is the guarantee on this channel. Right, let's grab a stick. A stickaroo. The spire reminds you of Notre Dame. I'll have to have a quick look at a photo of Notre Dame. Let me have a quick look. Notre Dame. Is that the one that burned down? The spire. Is this a French cathedral? Oh, yes. Lincoln Cathedral spire. Yeah, if you look up the spire on Lincoln Cathedral, that was one of the biggest, and it was, I think it was the largest, tallest in Europe, and then it got windy one day and it fell off. I still need to go to Lincoln Cathedral. I should do that, and I should take the GoPro, and I should turn that into a video. Really should. Okay, / copy, / flip east. Where's Lincoln Cathedral? / flip north. And paste. And then flip east. And paste. Ooh. Lincoln is spelt like Abraham Lincoln. Linkoln. Lincoln. What's my city called, by the way? This one is my first city on the channel. This is Mornington, which sounds like a made up place name, but there's actually a place in London called Mornington Crescent. I've never been to it, and I only found out it existed after Mornington. After I named the city Mornington. Okay, that spire looks kind of good. Yeah. If there's a few of them, what are they called? Okay, so if I go to /warp, so yeah, this is Mornington. It's a ruin though, and the best swordsman in the continent has faked his death and taken it over. But if I go to warp, Theldrum Vale, this is the Theldrum Vale, and it's probably my favorite now. I think it's definitely overtaken Mornington in terms of how much I like it. This is one you recognize. Then there's, if I go to /warp, Gronskell, this is Raina Zufal's city, who's in the chat right now. I'm just going to pause my recording quickly. Yeah, this is Raina Zufal's city, and it's a what should I play on the Malaga Cathedral? I'll show you that one in just a sec. Yeah, this is Raina Zufal's city, and it's like a Viking river city. And to rival the cathedrals, we've got the Hall of Heroes, which is more like a hearth than these crows are my favourite part. Hello. 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 The wolves are cute as well. Yeah. Yeah, this is Gronskell. And then if we go to... Yeah, I'll show you the one with the Malaga Cathedral one. This is Thrisvale. Which now I say it out loud, I feel like it would be hard for someone with a lisp to say. Yeah, this is more of like a Spanishy type city in my imagination. And we recently got designed this banner by one of the other players on the server. He came up with this, and it feels very Spanishy, but also it fits in quite nicely. And so we have the Malaga Cathedral recreation with all the greenery around it. And then we've got a few new builds springing up here and there, but those will take their time. Okay. Okay. So back to Mornington. What do we got? Okay. Okay, so we've got the spire here, and it looks cool. It looks cool, but it feels like it's going to blow off in the wind, like the Lincoln Cathedral banner. It's not banner, spire. Okay. Right, so we need to sort of make this look a bit bigger and stronger. I'm not quite sure how to do that, but if there's going to be a way to do it, I think it's going to start with these sort of fins we've got here, right? Because if those curve up to about there, that's going to look a whole bunch stronger. And then if we maybe do something with the roof leading in like that, slice across there in like a nice diagonal, we should be able to make it look, you know, sort of fortified enough to not fall over. So that's what we're going to try and do. No idea how that's going to go, but we're going to give it a go. Okay, fly speed 5. All right, so I reckon there is where we bring those fins to. And we'll just pop a little marker there. And then if we bring the side, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, boom, boom. So up there. So bring it like there. Okay, so fly speed of 1. 1.5 years. Oh, I know about them ones. I know about them ones. There's something rewarding about it though. There's something rewarding about it. Like even just the quality of my builds has just gone up so much from, you know, between one city and the next. Yeah, like so many people. I don't like that people call it like a forever world. I don't like. I feel like that's like a gimmicky term. Nothing wrong with people having them and loving them, but 1, 2, 3, 4. You should not be ashamed of it, man. You gotta be proud of what you've done. If you've built a ton of towns and they look good, you gotta own it. 2, right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2. I have 45 days of playtime. I actually don't even know how much I have on this game. I wouldn't even know where to find that out, and I think I'd be scared by the number. Where's the stat? Is it on here, or is this just like the world statistics? Yeah, where do I see the stat for seeing it? Okay. So I'm going to do a quick copy paste. I'm gonna flip east, paste, slash flip north, paste, and then flip east again. And paste. Can you still see the stream? Yeah. Okay. Oh, my YouTube studio on my left screen was sort of bugging out, telling me there was a problem. Glad there isn't. Okay, so we have got a little bit of a cathedral spire going on. I play W10, so Bedrock, so it's easier to view. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty much impossible to tell with the Java version. I bet they're kicking themselves though for not building in that like stats harvesting sooner, because like that would be like crazy to have those numbers, like total hours played of all time. Not as in like who's best, but just like you recently dabbled in cathedral making. Oh, what did you go from your imagination, or did you build something like in real life? I had some very little reference. Yeah, I mean, I feel like as I'm building more with references, I'm starting to need them less and less to build something good. A darker building with stained glass. I should really put a link to Discord in the stream so that you can join and show us that. What I should also do is, put it in the description so that anyone can join. Not very good at all this YouTube stuff, me. Right. Okay. So this is now starting to look oh, okay, you don't have Discord. That's fine. I personally, I don't like Discord. I only really have it for the YouTube stuff and the people who talk to me on it, like friends and stuff like that. But like other than that, you don't really need it. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I am building this sort of truss, and that's going to hold That's going to hold this in place. Will you be making any flying buttresses? Will I be making any flying buttresses? Probably not. Baking the fettuccine. Hello there. How's it going? Okay. Right. Okay, so how you doing, Baking the fettuccine? We are building a cathedral today. Well, I say building. We're repairing a cathedral. I'm not gonna lie to you, House Girl. I don't actually know what a flying buttress is. I've heard the term, but yeah, I don't know if I'll be building any, because I don't know what they are. I guess this is as honest of an answer as I can give. Yeah. Ugh. So, right. Here's the deal, folks. This is our cathedral. It was ruined in a series of blasts. And we're bolstering it. We're making it look as good as possible with a new tower on top. So if you guys have any ideas for how we can make this look better, let me know. No 4 a.m. stream. We're doing this at a appropriate time. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look up flying buttresses. Okay, let me look at flying buttresses. See, I'm having to do it on my phone because my OBS is being weird, and if I tab out, the stream goes funny. You know, I don't want that. Okay, right. I'm looking at them now. Flying buttress. Oh, okay, yeah, I know what those are. Those do look cool. Unfortunately, I feel like they should already be in place if we're going to have them. I guess this is kind of a flying buttress. What we're building right here. Does this count as a flying buttress? How much is the stream lagging right now? Is the stream lagging for you guys? What do you reckon? Is the stream lagging? I think it's just my client that's behind. Okay, cool. It looks like a rocket from the... I know, Raina, I know. Working on it. I might have to call in my Viking build specialist very shortly to help me unrocket this beauty. You know, because it is a bit too rockety right now. Okay. I think one thing I can do is probably change out some of the materials. Change out some of the materials. We'll go for position 1, position 2. I think a dark color on top is going to make this match. Maybe a deep slate, make it super dark and gothic. We'll see what I can do. Okay, // replace stone with deep air. This happens when you type fast. You make mistakes. Okay, okay. I'm liking that. I'm liking it. I'm liking that. Just don't make the fins their own colour. Then it's more rockety. Yeah, that's true. I think maybe if I make the fins bigger and chunkier, they're not going to be that size. They're going to be more like almost like huge walls sticking out. Yeah, they're definitely going to need to be bigger. I'm also going to maybe make these windows bigger. See if that makes it look. All right, Rainer. All right, it looks like a rocket. I get it. Yeah, but your builds right here, yeah, your builds right here, they look like really nice castles, mate. They do. I like them, and I think I really like what you've done with, you know, incorporating in the Colosseum. I'm excited to see what you do here. You know, yeah, I like these. I also really like these. You've kept like that original sort of Tudor style of this area, and I love that you've kept the top of this tower. So, quite frankly, all I have to say to you is I'm really quite fond of your work, Rainer, and you've just been mean to me. This is my live stream. You've been mean to me. You know, I might have a little cry now. Might have a little cry. I'll put a message in the Discord. No video today, guys. You know, whose fault is that? It would be my fault for being such a little baby. When I could just make this not look like a rocket. It looks like a rocket. Oh, it looks like a rocket. I built a rocket. You know, they you know, hundreds of hundreds of programmers extended the height limit, and I've built a rocket. Victor's vengeance weapon. From this side, it looks kind of less like a rocket. I don't know. What do we reckon, guys? How are we going to make this look less like a rocket? Cathedral turned into a rocket launch pad. I don't think that's going to fit thematically with what we got going on here. I don't think that's going to fit quite exactly with what we've got going on. Drop the fins. Or do I just try and make them thicker? Do I try and make them like 7 blocks wide, really big and bulky, like towers of their own? Or do I make them less pointy? What do we think, guys? Do we have a preponderance? The word? Do we have a plethora of ideas of how we can unrocket this rocket? What do we reckon? Those arches lead the pressure downwards. There are arches on the sides of cathedrals. The rocket came from the future. It certainly has come from the future. They're common on Gothic cathedrals. Okay, I'm gonna try something. We're gonna see where it goes. Okay, I'm gonna make this less steep. Flying buttress. We can't be talking about flying buttresses all day, lads. Come on. How Scarab Rayna's bringing up the flying buttresses now. We built a rocket accidentally, working on it, but it's not looking good. You just saw the toughest Truman Show edit ever. What happened? What happened in the Truman Show edit? We need to know. We need to know these things. We need to know if it was really tough. Because right now I'm looking at tough bricks. So 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got an idea, Rayna. Okay. More or less rocket? More or less rocket? What do we reckon? Let It Happen. Let It Happen is I've been enjoying that one recently. Another one. Yeah, maybe make these a bit taller. I'm gonna make these a bit taller and denser. It looks more like a rocket now. Okay, well this is gonna be a fun stream. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. We're gonna go to here. We're just gonna keep making these bigger and better until it looks cool. Slash stop. Walls andesite. Boom. Save some screenshots for the disc. The stabilizer beams. More or less like a rocket. Do you know what I think it could be? Do you know what I think it could be? And I'm not gonna say my awful building skills. Do you know what I think it could be? When did I do this? Oh. Oh, okay, right. One sec. Slash set stone. Okay, I reckon if I copy this, you guys are gonna be like, yeah, wow, you're good at the game. And I'm gonna be like, come on, guys, you knew I was good at the game, and then we'll have like a sleepover or something. It'll be cool. Okay, slash copy, slash flip north, slash paste. Okay. I think this has potential. I think this might work. Okay. What about make the stone pillar match the granite brick in the original? That doesn't look like a rocket anymore. First of all, I'm just going to say that. You're lying to me. Second of all, it can't match because of the story of the cathedral is it's been destroyed and sort of taken over by a bunch of raiders who have taken over the city, and they don't have all the same sort of materials, so they've tried their best to sort of bring it back into the fray, and it isn't meant to look perfect. There is a lot of lore going on here, baking the fettuccine. There is more lore than one might imagine. Some people say. They've been saying that there's no lore in this city, but there's a huge amount of lore, and quite frankly, it's a beautiful amount of lore. It's a great story. Some might say maybe the best story. Yeah, so there's a huge amount of lore for this town, and as well as pretty much all the different towns in this world. So we sort of got to get this right without using the same material. I don't think it looks like a rocket. Okay, time set 12:50. All right. Okay. Okay, why does it look like a rocket? What is it about this that looks like a rocket? It's gotten better. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what we like to hear. I think maybe if we add a peak to this roof, it will make it less like a rocket, more like a mushroom. You get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. Because I don't. I have no clue what's going on. Please help. Okay, right, stair. Stair, stair. Yes, like a witch hat. Yeah, I don't think a rocket can wear a hat, and so I think we're inoculating ourselves from the rocket accusations if we get this right. Okay, how's that looking? What do we think, chat? What do we think? Beating the allegations with you. Yes. Yeah, the whole chat will be, oh, it looks like a witch hat now. Looks like a witch. Bit more curvy. Bit more curvy. Bit more curvy. It's a circle, mate. You can't get more curvy, lad. Was that a Scottish? That was terrible. This is, to be fair, not the worst accent I've done today. Oh, music coming through. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Boom, boom, boom. That's not going to be bad, and that's going to stop it looking like a rocket, isn't it? Right, we're getting there, folks. We are getting there. So we've got to try and make this look a bit more interesting, shall we say. Right, so we're going to go out. How's that looking? What do you reckon, folks? Wait. You can't tell me. You can't tell me that looks like a rocket. It does look like a rocket. I think as well, part of it is that we have gaps in here, and when we fill in these gaps, it's going to look a bit better. Maybe we should fill in those gaps. What's going to be affected? Nothing important. Ooh, also not a bad idea. Oop. Fly speed 1, and we're going to drop down. Okay, so / walls stone. Better or worse? What do you reckon, folks? Oh, have I just tabbed out? I have. My apologies. Okay. Looks more like a tower. I like the side towers a lot. Cool. Cool. Right, I'm going to copy and paste this around and see if we can't get it to look a little bit more less ridiculous. Have we got one on this side? Okay, no, we haven't. Okay, / flip north and paste. Boom. How's that looking? What do we reckon now? Getting better. Cool. That's what we want. So we're going to go from here all the way to... What am I planning with the side towers? Haven't quite decided yet. Fly speed 1, copy, and go down here. Right, / copy, / flip north. And we're going to paste. Then we're going to / flip east. And we're going to paste. And then we're going to // flip north, and we're going to paste. Boom. Right. How's that looking? What are you planning with the side towers? When you say the side towers, do you mean the diagonal sections moving across to buttress it and then going up into the side up here? We'll call that option A. Or do you mean option B, these andesite blocks? Option B, the andesite blocks. Haven't really decided on that yet. I do have an idea. What if I were to widen out the tower? Make it a square at the bottom. Is the pointy roof too long? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, I haven't decided what to do with these side towers yet. I think it really is just this diagonal bit that's throwing things off as well. So that might be worth... Okay. It is the diagonal bit, okay. I would add roofs to andesite blocks. Would look nice. Yes, that would be good. Do I want to put roofs on now or in 10, 20 minutes? I think I'll decide in a second. I feel like if I do it too soon, I'll end up making it look like a rocket again. I need to firmly unrocket this build before I can do anything else. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good luck on the test. I'm going to be right back taking a test, so good luck with that. It's not a serious test. Okay. All right. What do we reckon, folks? More like a rocket or less? Hello, builders. How's it going? looks okay now from Raina. Oh, Builders thinks it looks good. That's good. He's literally a builder in his name. What more could you want? Right. Yeah, Builders. We are trying to make a cathedral. And I think it might look a little bit too much like a rocket. And some people have said that. A lot of people have said that. Many people have said it looks like a rocket. Maybe the best rocket, but I think it's now starting to move away from rocket territory and into Disneyland Castle territory. Is what I'm going to tell myself so I can sleep at night. Right, fly speed 1. We gotta lock in. Oh, hang on, here we go. You ready? Cooper, what are you doing? Docking. Duh, duh. Duh, duh. Oh, all right. If you've seen Interstellar, you may enjoy that. Probably not. Flip east and paste. Okay, slash flip north. Pow pow. And then we're going to flip east once more and paste. How are we looking now? How now? Yeah, what do we think? What do we think, guys? Hidden missile rocket in the building. Evil castle. Yeah, it does have a bit too much of a castle vibe going on. It's not enough of a cathedral going on. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, guys? The grey / black makes it really evilly. I don't know. I think we sort of want it to have like a bit of a gothic feel, don't we? Don't we, Raina? Maybe the evil's what we want here. Maybe that's what we should be going for. Oh, wrong. Ah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try that. Use tough blocks. They have a bit of a green texture to it. What do we reckon? Bit of green? When you say green, do we mean on the walls or on the roof? What do you reckon? Walls or roof for the green? Maybe add across the windows. Green would blend nicely with the copper. But is that for the walls or the roof? Oh, too much fizzy drinks. Right. I would put it on the walls. Okay. Right. Do we do that now, or do we try and get this to look a bit more sensible? And then okay, I'm going to do the fins like this, because I feel like the fins were a cool thing, but going downwards like this was a mistake. Right. You could just try World Edit makes it easy. Yeah. I feel like I've not got the structure there yet to be able to judge it, though. Like, what are these side bits doing? You know, like, what are we doing with those? Okay, right. I need to get proper light on this. 6,000. Let's try 7,000, and we'll try 7,500. Right. So, do we reckon? Tough for the. Was it tough blocks? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. We'll try tough for this set of walls here. /POS 1 flag speed 5. Okay. I feel like brick might be too noisy, so we'll try this for now. Is that better? Oh, what if we replace the andesite with granite? What do we reckon? What do we reckon? I think we might crack that. What do we reckon to that as a design? Building looks more connected. Agree. Cool. Evidently not. And do we feel like we need these side pieces? I feel like those are kind of going to be irrelevant. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're going to go up. Let's section this off here. Okay. And try that. This might make it more like an eye. I'm okay with that. What do we think, guys? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? It certainly looks cool. It might just be a bit too tall. How does it look from a distance? Right, so we're over here. Okay, that's kind of cool. We're over here. You know what? That could work. That very well could work. I think it looks like one I've seen before, but I can't remember where, and I don't want to misspeak. I think this has potential. Right, let's try and neaten it up a bit. So we got some holes here. Gonna try and turn down my fly speed so I can actually move. Okay, so next we're gonna go for like a Have I misspelt stream again? Have I misspelt stream? Oh, I have. Why did no one tell me? Come on, guys. No one told me. Right. I did. I fixed it. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Thank you. Right, replace air with we're gonna go for dark oak fences. Yeah, Rainer, you're allowed. You're okay. Everyone else, you know, should have let me know. / replace air with. I'm gonna go for looms. Let's see what that does. Wow, that looks awful. In my defense, I have American school. Well, fair enough. Cool. Right. So, we've got a pretty cool tower here. Also, I turned down the. Those of you that were here last stream, I turned down the chat delay to be ultra low latency. So hopefully, it's a little bit quicker, a little bit more responsive. / walls, granite. Does it come with resistance to lead? What? Excuse me. Your cat likes to stream. How do we know that the cat enjoys the stream? And how many cats do you have? That's another important question. You know, and how many cats is too many cats? Two and their pet. Oh. There are stages of cat ownership. What are the stages? Yeah, what are the stages to cat ownership? Oh, guys, a quick question. Is it pronounced router or router? Okay, that's looking a bit better. It's definitely pronounced router. Router. Colour, not colour. Colour is spelt with a U. All right. I don't know if you can tell, Raina. We've got a lot of Americans in tonight. Yeah. Bless them. Right. Let's go and grab this. Yeah. Right, / copy / flip north. Paste. How's it looking? How is it looking? Okay. That's workable. That's workable. What do you reckon, folks? Okay, to answer your question on cats, 1 to 2 pets, 3 to 5 family, 5 plus crazy cat lady / man. What would 4 make somebody? Okay, what do we reckon, chat? Am I cooked or have I cooked? It's the age-old Zoomer question. Oh, I think I might be cooking right now. We're going somewhere with this. We are going somewhere with this. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. that we will see what we will see. Waxed block of copper. Waxed copper block. Yeah. Ah. Undo that. I'm going to go for 2. Then we're going to go for 3. Then we're going to go for 2, 2, 1, 1. Well, that was entirely underwhelming. I was expecting like something good there. Let's undo a bunch of that. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. I'm going to go for a 2. I'm going to go for a 3. I'm going to go for a 5. And we're going to go for a 6. I'm going to go for a 5, a 4, a 3, a 3, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 1, 1. Okay, I feel like that's more where I aim to be. That's more where I aim to be. What do we think, chat? Where is he? Oh, there he is. This looks good. You know, like I'm on here, doing my little builds, and it's like every single time I place a block, I'm like, no, that's bad. And then I look down, my guy's just building castles, and they look good. You know, you don't have to ask yourself, does this look like a rocket? It just looks good. What is this? What am I doing? What on earth am I doing? Oh no. Oh no. Right. I mean, I'm not freestyling. Yeah, well, if what you're saying by that is I don't have a plan, I don't have a plan, I don't know what's going on at all, it wouldn't be rude, it would just be correct. How do I feel about that? Nah, not a fan. It's going. Oh. Okay. I feel like this is a very, very tricky build. Right? Like if I try and make any big modifications to it, it's not going to go very well. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Right, I think I know what it is. I think we need more support here. We need more support here. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so quickly, I'd just like to make a quick shout out to the guy who runs the server, and that's Pat Productions. You may have seen him in chat, and he also has made, very kindly, he's made this server open to anyone who's watching. So if you'd like to come join us on the server, you can see we've got a whole bunch of people on across a whole bunch of different servers. That's GameNight.fun, which, well, the ending of that URL, it's a pretty good descriptor of what we have here. So right, we've got the we've got a bit more structure, a bit more buttressing there, and I feel like if we can make this look a bit stronger, it'll look pretty good. Okay. And sorry, 1 sec. There we go. Right. How are we looking now? Okay. Oh, it's one of my favorite Minecraft tunes on the new sort of sound library thing they've got. Hello, Askanu is my alt. You've been subscribed to this channel for a long time. It's good to see you here. Here we go. Right. Time set to 7,500 ticks, and we can see a little bit more of what we're doing. You can see I'm trying to use the wood to make it look like the building sort of being held up in a unnatural way, right? Like they've scrambled to build this top tower, and the crumbling building beneath it just really can't hold it. And that's what we're going for here. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. What do we think, guys? What are the thoughts in your heads saying that the city rocket building British man should do? What do we reckon? And don't say spell colour correctly or say router in a different manner, because I'm not doing it. And while you guys formulate your thoughts, I'm going to enjoy just a little bit of this lovely coronation chicken sandwich. Let's see if this is any good. Okay, no thoughts in the chat. That means you all hate it. But I can turn this around. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've got this. Bam. How about that? How much better is that? What do you reckon? Has that saved the build? What do we think, guys? Moustache. Oh, thank you so much, builders, for becoming a Tholdrim Guard. Thank you so much. I really should start making members stuff. Yeah. So there's only one tier of membership on the channel, and it's set as low as I could on YouTube, and it's just Tholdrim Guard. Let's get a mumbo jumbo mustache on the front. I have to look that up. Mumbo jumbo mustache. How would you even do that? Do you mean like the full one, or just like the really small one he's got on his skin? Yeah, do you mean the do you mean like the big one he's got, or like the small one? So, you know, on his skin he's got one, two, like that. But then on some builds there's like a huge one. Okay, wall, Tefric wall. Time set, 7500. We know what time it is. On his skin, okay, that's fine. What's his username? /npc create. Okay, boom, right. Here we have it, folks. This is the challenge of the build. Right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So we have to find somewhere to put that. So 4. and then 3 as wings. Like that. Ooh, that's made like kind of like a rune shape with that window. 2 on the wings. Sorry, Mumbo. This is going to be a little bit intimate. Right. There's the Hermitcraft invite gone. Okay. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is 2. Oh, I missed. Yeah, no longer getting invited to Hermitcraft. Yeah, that's not going to be happening. You never know. Well, under that pretext, I don't want to be. It implies that's what they're looking for. Which is okay if they are. I'm not. Sorry, Mumbo. I'm sure you're very handsome. Right. Boom. The Mumbo stash is in the wall. Oh yeah. Okay, what do we reckon? Is it an okay build? Is it salvageable? Do I just quit now? TNT is my friend. What is Pat doing? Oh, where is Pat? He's invisible. This sneaky guy. Okay. It for sure it is for sure at least an okay build. Oh. Well, we've got one nice commenter in the chat. Baking the fettuccine. Who may or may not be baking fettuccine. And they say it's amazing. It's weird, but it could be amazing. It could be amazing. We could get there. We could get there. Yeah, it's too early. It's too early. But we could get there. Mm. Mm. Needs a splash of colour. Yeah, it does. Needs more details. This is like really just the beginning. Like even the windows, it needs the same level of detail as all the others. If you had mini blocks, maybe add angels or such, like on the cathedrals in Bath. Ooh. When you say mini blocks, is that a mod? Because we could add NPCs for that. Yeah, I could add some NPCs. Wait, I feel like you should push those little side towers a bit higher and give them some pointy roofs with copper. How high, though? Like up to this line? Like this level? Like in line with this? This line that goes across here? Let me turn off so you can see my crosshair. Like in line with that. Would that not be too tall though? Would that not be too tall? Oh, I just hit my mic. I apologize. Or, as a different idea, if you see the wood log structuring here, what if we extended that up out of here and along to there? Right, like a scaffold. And then at just one corner of it, we brought it all the way to the top. How would we feel about that? You seeing the vision? Are we seeing the vision? What do we reckon, folks? Oh, this is massively a work in progress. And I don't mind it being a work in progress for another 10 episodes while we work on other things. Yeah, I could just go for a scaffold. I also like the idea that Shreppy, Phantom, and Victor just can't finish it. They just can't figure it out. But like, they're trying their best. It looks like one I think I've seen in Poland, or it might have been Berlin. It really does look like one I've seen in real life. I'll try and get the right time to get a photo of this. Okay, that's the thumbnail for tomorrow's vid. You know, looking at it, yeah, I think I do like it. Yeah. Either way, I think it's probably about time to call the stream here. I'll likely be back probably Thursday, where we can do more of this, or if I have an idea that isn't as cursed, we'll do some of that. Literally one of the best songs in Minecraft starts playing as I'm like, it's time to end up the episode. That's good timing. It's not an episode, it's a live stream. But yeah, thank you for joining, guys. Every time I do building for more than tour around the build, that's not a bad idea. I'm just going to stop recording quickly. So yeah, we've got the build here. It's the same as it is on the back. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. So we've got it's going to be a little bit of an entranceway here. And as we walk up, this is very much a city that's been destroyed, but they're trying to make a home from what's left. So we've got massive torn holes out of the city, out of the cathedral, and this is their attempt to sort of restore it to its former glory. But in fact, they actually end up making it taller than any other one, despite how rickety it is, I guess. Yeah. I think it's going to turn out great. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. What is going... Excuse me. Pat, did you make a massive mumbo jumbo? Is this why you asked me to tour around the build? Excuse me, sir. What's going on here? What's going on? Anyway, right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll try and do this again probably Thursday when I do another building session, or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try and do this more often because I've got fibre internet now, and it's really no excuse. But yeah, I hope you have a really good day, the rest of your day. There's probably not much left, and a fantastic morning. Well, a good morning tomorrow. See you guys.